Good morning, America. Breaking news overnight. Russia has invaded Ukraine. Russia launches a full-scale attack on its neighbor. Explosions echo through the capital of Ukraine as Vladimir Putin declares the start of what he calls a special military operation. Black smoke and fire seen at one airport. This video shows military tanks entering the country. Putin warns the world of Russia's military might. Ukraine's president declares martial law after his emotional plea for peace was ignored. Our team is live from the war zone.
Also overnight, the White House saying the world will hold Russia accountable. President Biden set to meet with world leaders this morning, preparing to announce further sanctions as officials warn of possible cyber attacks against the U.S., targeting key infrastructure from water to electricity to banking and communications. The attack jolting world markets overnight, sending stocks tumbling and already soaring oil and gas prices even higher.
On trial, testimony begins for the former officer involved in the raid that killed Breonna Taylor, accused of firing shots that endangered a neighbor. The latest this morning. Camilla front and center, the Duchess of Cornwall giving her first TV interview as a future queen, speaking out on Queen Elizabeth's blessing.
Well, of course it's a great honor. It couldn't be anything else.
As she vows a lifetime of work.
And back to the Galapagos, up close with the animals emblematic of evolution, rare pink iguanas, just 200 in the world, and the yellow land iguanas. Multiple threats challenging their very existence. All part of our extraordinary Earth adventure, live on GMA.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
Good morning, America. Great to have Lindsay Davis here with me in Jordan this morning at the desk on a very, very busy news morning.
Lots to get to this morning. You're taking a live look now at Ukraine's capital city of Kyiv. A stunning turn of events overnight after weeks of buildup, Russia unleashing a full-scale attack on its neighbor.
Russian President Vladimir Putin addressed his nation overnight, declaring a military operation in Ukraine's eastern Donbas region. But almost immediately, explosions were seen and heard in cities across the country. The Ukrainian Border Service then released this video showing Russian vehicles and tanks crossing the country's northern border. With the firepower it has massed around Ukraine, Russia is set to unleash the largest use of military force in Europe since World War II. A senior Pentagon official told ABC News before the invasion, "You are likely in the last few hours of peace on the European continent for a long time to come." The offensive has been met with multinational outrage. President Biden pledged that the world will hold Russia accountable. He'll address the nation and announce stronger sanctions against Russia later today. We are live across the war zone from Ukraine to Russia and the White House. Senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell starts us off in Kyiv. Good morning, Ian.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. I'm Tony DeCopel.
I'm Nate Burleson.
And I'm Adriana Diaz.
Glad to have you here, Adriana. Gail is on assignment. We got a big news day. Here's today's eye-opener, your world in 90 seconds.
Russia's attack on Ukraine is tantamount to an attack on the UN and every member state in the chamber tonight.
The U.S. and its allies vow to hold Russia accountable for its full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
We're on the ground in Ukraine, where the cities, including the capital, have faced air and missile attacks.
That sounded like a fighter jet overhead.
Global markets tumbled on news of Russia's invasion. We'll tell you how it could have an impact here at home.
A massive winter storm causing chaos for millions.
Snow, ice, and high winds caused flight cancellations nationwide.
The tail end of the storm, some of the biggest snows yet.
Target will no longer require masks inside stores unless it must comply with local regulations.
Tom Brady is headed to the silver screen. The former NFL quarterback will play himself in 80 for Brady.
The U.S. women's national team made it 5 She Believes Cup titles in 7 years of this event.
Macario on her right, bends it into the golazo!
President Putin, in the name of humanity, bring your troops back to Russia. In the name of humanity, do not allow to start in Europe what could be the worst war since the beginning of the century.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. We are going to get straight to the breaking news overnight. Russia has attacked Ukraine and its people, upending security and stability in Europe after nearly 80 years without a major war on the continent. President Biden is now vowing severe sanctions in response, and later we will hear more about what the U.S. should do from Democratic Senator Mark Warner and Republican Congressman Michael McCaul first on CBS Mornings. But we are going to begin with the latest from inside Ukraine. In the hours before dawn, massive explosions rocked multiple cities in the country, including the capital city of Kyiv. Ukrainian border guards took this video of Russian armored vehicles crossing the border from Crimea, the territory that Russia took back in 2014, also by force. Information on casualties is still foggy, hard to come by at this hour. But one Ukrainian official says more than 40 Ukrainian soldiers are dead at this hour and many more wounded.
Air and missile attacks have been reported across much of the country, not just in the capital, but also in and around large cities like Kharkiv in the east and Odessa in the south. We are covering this historic crisis from multiple angles, and we'll start with Charlie D'Agata in Kyiv, the seat of power for the Ukrainian government. Charlie, what are you hearing?
Well, just moments before we came on air, we heard another series of loud explosions here in the capital, and two fighter jets roared overhead just behind us. The Interior Minister says Ukrainian troops have been engaged in combat.
Good morning. Breaking news. Under attack, Russia unleashing a massive military assault on Ukraine, the biggest in Europe since World War II. Chaos on the streets of Kiev, a miles-long traffic jam as thousands attempt to flee. Vladimir Putin warning the U.S. and other nations not to interfere. President Biden condemning the attacks as unprovoked and unjustified, pledging even harsher sanctions and preparing to address the nation today. Complete coverage from Washington, Moscow, and the front lines. Plus, the major impact on fuel prices and Wall Street straight ahead. All that plus today exclusive. Helena Hutchins' husband opens up for the first time since she was shot and killed on the set of the Rust movie, voicing anger and outrage at Alec Baldwin for not taking more responsibility.
Seeing him cry about it, I just feel like, are we really supposed to feel bad about you, Mr. Baldwin?
This morning, his pursuit of justice, Matt and Helena's touching love story.
You knew right away?
It was pretty magical meeting her.
And the special way her legacy in Hollywood and as a mother will now be honored. And packing a punch, the second of back-to-back winter storms now racing east. Alerts posted for 112 million people from Texas to New England, bracing for a dangerous mix of snow, ice, and rain. Al has your full forecast straight ahead. Today, Thursday, February 24th, 2022.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Welcome to Today. It's a Thursday morning. Thank you for starting your morning with us.
Good morning, everybody. We begin with breaking news. Russia launching strikes across Ukraine overnight. The first coming just moments after Vladimir Putin gave a speech authorizing military action. And it happened during an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council.
All right, so check out this map. It's showing the targets in multiple cities that were hit with cruise and ballistic missiles, including Kiev, where military headquarters and airfields were targeted.
And that has led to this scene in the Ukrainian capital this morning. Thousands taking to their cars after officials there imposed martial law. You can see traffic on one road out of Kiev at a complete standstill. And just this morning, chilling perspective from the NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg saying peace on our continent has been shattered. We now have war in Europe on a scale and a type that we thought belonged to history.
From Ukraine to Russia to the White House to Wall Street, we've got it all covered. Let's start out with NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel. He's been covering the attacks all night. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Hoda. Ukraine is now in a fight for its very survival as a sovereign nation. Overnight, it was attacked from the north, east, and south. And so far, it seems that Russia has been targeting Ukrainian military installations, and the big civilian centers, the cities here, remain in government hands.